Engineering Technology. In this session, we are going to see subject about the entrepreneurship development. The subject code is MG8091. We are going to see about Unit 3. The Unit 3 topic is business. From this Unit 3, we are going to see about the introduction of the business. Course outcome. The course outcome of this unit is to demonstrate their plan to start an enterprise. When we are studying this unit, we will be able to get a knowledge or gain a knowledge to start a small enterprise. Business. What is business? A business is defined as an organization or enterprising entity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. Business can be for-profit entities or they can be non-profit organizations that operate to fulfill a charitable mission or further social cause. The business can be a small industry or MNCs, but it will be someone engaged in a commercial, industrial, or professional activities. The next slide is the small enterprise. The small and medium enterprise have an important role to play in a present context given their greater resource use, efficiency, capacity for employment generation, technology innovation, promoting inter-sector linkages, raising exports and developing entrepreneur skill. The small enterprise location flexibility is important advantage in reducing regional imbalances. The small enterprises will give a employment generation also. It will be used for a technological innovations, and it will be give us such many linkages for in that sector, and it will be using for a export product. We can be export the products and to the entrepreneurial skill. Micro, small and medium enterprise. The micro, small and medium enterprises will act according to the Act of 2006, and they are classified into two sectors. First one is manufacturing enterprise and service enterprises. The enterprises engaged in a manufacture or production of goods to an industry specified in a first schedule to industry are called as manufacturing enterprises. In the manufacturing enterprises, we will be producing some components or some products or goods, etc. The second one is service enterprise. In the service enterprise, it will be engaged to provide service is called as service enterprise. It will be giving a service only. It will not produce any products, etc. Classifications of small scale industry. As classifications of small scale industries are, it is based on the industrial production chain and service. Small scale industries can be classified as manufacturing industry, feeder industry, serving industry, ancillary to large industry, and the last one is mining or quarrying. From the first one, manufacturing industry. These industries produce complete product for direct consumption and also process industries, just like a toy making pipe, etc. It will be producing a product. Feeder industry. This type of industry are specified in certain product as a service. Example as a casting, welding, etc. The serving industry. These industries cover repair shops necessary to maintain a mechanical equipment. Service industry produce a repair spare parts. And the fourth one is ancillary to large industry. These industry produce parts and components and render services to the large industry. It will be supplying a small components to the large industry. And the fifth one is mining and quarrying. These industries involved in unearthing, breaking of bulk stones, etc. JCP, clinics, etc. These are the mining and quarrying industries. Characteristics of small scale industry. The first one is the small scale unit is generally a one man show. It will be a one man show. It will be run by a one entrepreneur. And the second one is capital invested is small and has fewer than 10 workers. And the most probably it is located in a rural and suburban area. It will be located in a rural areas. The firm are organized as sole proprietor. There will be only one proprietor. And compared to large unit, here small scale industry unit has a lesser gestation period. And the small scale industry can be started anywhere based on the availability of resources like raw material, labor, etc. It helps to promote balanced regional development and influx of job seekers from rural areas to cities. They are more flexible to adapt changes like introduction of new product, new method of production material and new market and new form of organization. These are the characteristics of small scale industries. Objectives of small scale industries. To eliminate the economic backgroundness of rural and underdeveloped region of the country. To generate immediate and large scale employment opportunities. To reduce a regional imbalance. To mobilize the resource capital and skill and their optimum utilization. To ensure the more equitability and the distribution of the national income. Advantages of small scale industry. They create a immediate and permanent employment at the relative capital small. In a small cost, we can produce a employment and immediately we can create a small scale industry. They meet a sustainable part of increased demand for consumer goods including mass production goods. They have a favorable capital output ratio. They facilitate the mobilization of the resource of capital and skills. The small scale industry do not require heavy and costly infrastructure and machinery. They do not require a heavy and costly infrastructure and machinery. They need only small machines. They need not more. They do not have more amount of money, etc. The functional risk faced by small business. The first one is investment risk, business risk, credit risk, market risk, and liquidity risk, and the operational risk. Investment. First, investment. The small scale industry, they will be facing a investment risk. They must have a money for initial payment. They will not be having. For a small scale industry, it's an investment risk. And the next one, business. They have to overcome in a market. At that time, they will be facing a business risk. Credit. They cannot give a credit because they are a small business. They have to face the credit risk. And the market, they have to sustain the market. And the liquidity risk and the operational risk. But the enterprises, there are two types. First one is actually we have seen the manufacturer enterprise and the service enterprise. There are three types. The enterprise are the small business. There are three types. First one is a micro and small and medium. In a small business, there are three types: micro, small, and medium. The micro enterprise are in amount. There will be a between 10 lakh to 25 lakh. Investment is called as micro, and the in amount 2 crores to 5 crores there is called as a small enterprise, and the 5 crore to 10 crore this is called as a medium enterprise.